Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Are you worried that you're being lied to? Lies can sometimes be hard to detect, especially if the person lying is a skilled liar. However, there are some common signs that can indicate whether or not someone is being truthful. So with that said, here are 7 signs someone is lying to you. No. 1. They avoid answering your questions directly. When someone doesn't answer your questions directly, it could be a cause for concern. For example, let's say you ask a friend where they were last night and they were out with you, but they respond by saying, "Oh, I was just at home watching TV." When they give an answer that is clearly not true, it could mean they're trying to hide something. Similarly, if you notice that they start to change the subject or avoid your questions altogether, it's possible they're lying or trying to deceive you in some way. It's as important to note that sometimes people may avoid answering directly due to cultural differences or personal boundaries, so it's always best to be sensitive and respectful when questioning others. But if you have a gut feeling that you're being lied to, it may be worth investigating further. No. 2. Their story changes over time. Another sign that someone may be lying is if their story changes over time. Let's say you ask your partner where they were last night, and they give you a detailed account of where they were and who they were with. However, the next day you hear a different story from them. This inconsistency could suggest that they're hiding something from you. It's important to note that people can forget details or misremember events, so it's not always a clear indication of lying. But if you notice that the changes in their story are significant and frequent, it might be worth questioning their honesty. No. 3. They become defensive or angry. When you're talking to someone and they start to get defensive or angry, it could be a sign that they're feeling guilty about something. For example, let's say you ask a family member about a mistake they made, and instead of apologizing, they start to yell at you. In this case, their anger could be a way of hiding their guilt. Similarly, if someone becomes overly defensive when you question them, it could mean that they're trying to protect themselves from being judged or criticized. While it's important not to jump to conclusions, it's worth noting that sudden changes in someone's behavior may indicate that they're hiding something. No. 4. They don't make eye contact. When someone doesn't make eye contact while talking to you, it could be a sign that they're feeling uncomfortable or guilty about something. For example, let us say you talking to a friend and they look away while you re-asking them a question. In this case, they may be avoiding your gaze because they feel like they've done something wrong. Similarly, someone who is lying may avoid eye contact because they feel guilty about what they're saying. Of course, there are many reasons why someone might not make eye contact, such as cultural norms or personal anxiety. But if you notice that someone is avoiding eye contact during a conversation and it is out of character for them, it might be worth considering as a potential sign of dishonesty. No. 5. They are overly nervous. If you notice that the person you're talking to is acting more nervous than usual, it could be a sign that they're hiding something. For example, let's say you ask a coworker about a project, and they start to sweat and fidget. In this case, their nervousness could be a sign that they're feeling guilty or ashamed about something related to the project. Similarly, someone who is lying may become nervous or anxious when questioned because they know that their behavior is not normal. Of course, there are many reasons why someone might be nervous, and it's not always a sign of dishonesty. But if you notice that someone is acting out of character and their nervousness seems excessive, it might be worth paying attention to. No. 6. Their body language is closed off. Closed body language can be another sign that someone is hiding something. For example, if someone crosses their arms and legs, slouches in their seat, or avoids making eye contact, it could be a sign that they're feeling uncomfortable or defensive. This type of body language may indicate that the person is trying to hide their true feelings or thoughts. Additionally, if someone is hiding their face behind an object or keeps their distance from others, it could also suggest that they're feeling ashamed or embarrassed about something. It's important to be sensitive and aware of the different ways that people communicate non-verbally, as they can provide valuable insight into how they're truly feeling. 7. They give vague or incomplete answers. When someone is being evasive, they may give vague or incomplete answers to avoid revealing certain information. For example, let's say you ask a friend how their weekend was, and they respond with a one-word answer like, fine, or good, when normally they would be happy to share details about their plans. This change in behavior could indicate that they're trying to hide something. Similarly, if someone is giving you incomplete or evasive answers during a job interview, it could be a red flag that they're not being fully honest about their qualifications. Being aware of these tendencies can help you to better understand the motives of those around you, and to determine whether or not they being truthful with you. If you notice any of these signs in someone you know, it's important to remember that it's not always easy to tell when someone is lying. Sometimes people may be nervous or uncomfortable for reasons that have nothing to do with dishonesty. That said, it's always important to trust your gut instincts and to be aware of the warning signs that someone may be trying to deceive you. By being aware of these signs, you can better protect yourself from being lied to. Did you find this video helpful? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with those who might benefit from it. And forget to hit the notification bell icon to get notified whenever we post a new video. The references and studies used in this video are added in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in our next video.